Welcome to Triple N. Today's topic is Stalin. In other news, here's Fatima with her report.
Stalin came to power in 1924 after Lenin's death. It was clear that the leadership race was between Stalin and Trotsky. Stalin gained power because of his central views on this point and put him ahead in party opinion. Another main issue with the leadership of this party was that new economic policy. He was appealing to the followers because everyone liked Stalin's ideas.
Now to Chelsea with her very own report.
Just kidding. Chelsea and Fatima will be doing this report.
Joseph Stalin had many provisions. One of them was the 5-year plan. The 5-year plan was used to increase the industrialization of Russia, also increase production of coal, steel, and iron.
There were 3 5-year plans because some were unsuccessful. The first 5-year plan was aimed to increase agriculture. Agriculture was increased by using collective farming. The farms were to reach a quota, and peasants had to hand most of these crops to government with little government payments. The new buildings were built by prison labor. Due to extreme tactics that Stalin used, agriculture failed to increase. It fell more than 10%. The third 5-year plan was aimed to increase coal, iron, steel production. The success of this plan ended food rationing, and the USSR became a major world economic power. The third 5-year plan was focused on the USSR and the rule of World War II. Railways were extended, and the output of the army increased. Most aspects of the 5-year plan were successful to increase production.
Here's Mackenzie to discuss the very own speech of Stalin.
Thank you, Cassidy.
You're welcome.
On behalf of the Soviet government and our Bolshevik party, I greet you and congratulate you on the 21st anniversary of the Great October Socialist Revolution. Comrades, today we must celebrate the 24th anniversary of the October Revolution in difficult conditions. On behalf of the Soviet government and our Bolshevik party, I greet you and congratulate you on the 24th anniversary of the Great October Socialist Revolution. Comrades, today we must celebrate the 24th anniversary of the October Revolution in difficult conditions. The German brigands' treacherous attack and war that they forced upon us have created a threat to our country. We have temporarily lost a number of regions, and the enemy is before the gates of Leningrad and Moscow. The enemy calculated that our army would be dispersed at the very first blow and our country forced to its need. But the enemy wholly miscalculated. Despite the temporary reverses, our army and navy are bravely beating off the enemy and along the whole front, inflicting heavy losses while our whole country, has organized itself into a single fighting camp in order, jointly with our Navy and Army, to rout the German invaders. Today our country is in a far better position than it was 23 years ago. Today it is many times richer in industry, food, and raw materials. Today we have allies who jointly with us form a united front against the German invaders. Today we enjoy the sympathy and support of all the peoples of Europe fallen under the yoke of fascist tyranny. Today we have a splendid army and a splendid navy, defending the freedom and independence of our country with their lives. We experience no shortage of either food or arms or equipment. Hunger and poverty reign in Germany. In 4.5 months of war, Germany has lost 4.5 million soldiers. Germany is bleeding white. Her manpower is giving out. A spirit of revolt is gaining possession not only of the nations of Europe under the Germany's invaders' yoke, but of the Germans themselves, who see no end to the war. The German invaders are straining their last forces.
Joseph Stalin's speech was successful because it restored nationalistic feelings in its people and gave them pride in their country and how far it had come since the October Revolution. It also boosted morale by showing how bad off Germany was and Germany's failure so far in the war.
Go ahead.
You're supposed to try to climb this hill. It's going to blow up.
Mercado!
Sir, yes, sir!
He's gaining too much power. He's gaining too much popularity. I want you to get rid of him. Now.
Sir, yes, sir! Open the door. How are you?
Why am I here? What did I do to...
We have to do it. Now. Are you hungry? Eat it. Now. This has been a tragic special on Stalin.
Thanks for watching us and have a good night.
Just kidding. Fatima and Chelsea will be... Okay. Stop it.
This has been a tragic special. Oh,